Welcome to part 3 of my PlayStation 2 game collection. This is probably just going to be a much shorter video than the last two parts because, well, I just haven't really been in the mood to play much games recently. But don't worry, I'll get back into the swing. Well, I have been playing a game, it's been Final Fantasy 15 non-stop. But don't worry, I'll always find a way to get back in the swing eventually. But until then, this is just going to be a much shorter video, so let's get straight onto it. Starting with the Time Crisis games, with Time Crisis 2 with a sticker advertising the G-Con 2. I do remember having a lot of fun playing this in the arcades, or the amusements, as we normally call it. So yeah, it's nice to have a copy of this on the PlayStation 2. Nice sort of disc design with the bullet holes resembling the thing there. Fortunately, no manual. A little bit disappointing, but oh well, never mind. Time Crisis 3. I don't remember much of this. We always played Time Crisis 2, but funnily enough, I can't remember anything from this one at all. It's complete with the manual and advertisement for other Namco releases at the time. What's that? Oh, and an advert to subscribe to the PlayStation 2 magazine. That's pretty funny. Ratchet Gladiator, bit of a messier version. This got a CX sticker that I can't get off because it's literally stuck on there. It does. I don't know. Is it water damaged? I really have no clue. This is the only Ratchet and Clank game that I have as of now, other than a PSP game. Size matters. Is complete with the manual and advert for Fire It Up. So other PlayStation 2 games, I suppose. Next up is a little favourite series of mine, the Burnout franchise. I don't have Burnout 1. I did have Burnout 1 before, but I got rid of it, so I don't know, I might pick it up again someday. But I do have all the other ones. So, Burnout 2, Point of Impact. This is the Platinum version. It's got the Acclaim disc. The Acclaim cover, but the EA manual, EA disc from 2004. So, quite interesting. So yeah, out of the two arcade racer Burnouts, this is my favourite one of the two. As you can tell, this is when the franchise was really starting to come together. And then we have, where it really starts becoming my favourite, Burnout 3 Takedown. There's the disc, very nice sort of disc design there, complete with the manual. So yeah, this is a really, really great game. Probably one of my favourites on the console. Burnout Revenge, also a pretty decent game as well. Forgiveness is for losers. There's the complete with the manual. Advert for Burnout Legends on the PSP, which I do have. I might show that in the PSP collection video when I make that. And this, I had no idea was on the PS2, Burnout Dominator, because wasn't this on the PSP as well? Like, I'm not sure if it was originally made for the PSP in mind, but then they ported it over to the PS2. Again, complete with the manual, advert for other EA games, and a little advert for Burnout 5 on the PS3, which would eventually become... what was it called again? It would eventually become Burnout Paradise. Excuse me for doing that, I was just wondering what the title was. So anyway, Jack X, also the only Jak and Daxter game that I have, and funnily enough also a different genre, this one being a racing game. Complete the manual. Next up are the two Asteroids games I have. Asterix and Obelix XXL 2, Mission Las Vegas. This is a really decent platformer, really been enjoying this one. Complete with the manual. Somebody's been writing on both the disc and the cover. And Asterix at the Olympic Games, which I've still yet to check out. It seems like it's more the same, but with Olympic style minigames. Comes in a much sort of flimsier PS2 case, so you can tell this was being released towards the end of life cycle. And last but not least for this part, Pac-Man World 2, which is again another sort of decent little platformer featuring Pac-Man, hoping to get the first one someday on the PlayStation. Not going to bother with the third because it looks kind of shit from what I've seen from the gameplay stuff. So there we go, part 2, short and simple in 5 minutes flat. Or part 3 to be exact. Really should have a script with me, shouldn't I?